Lunchtime. I feel like today's been a stressful day. I'm in a stressful place in this game as the clock ticks, and I'm fucking everything up. Oh no. 100 strength experience. I do have $1 million, so it's probably a good thing to do. And good stamina. So who's eating rice balls today? Omelet. John, my best friend. He's eating an omelet. Pumpkin porridge. Please, somebody eat rice balls. I really need to think about what my backup's going to be each time. Caesar, my best friend. Nope. I want Caesar to like me, but I need to get the next rep bit. But nobody is eating it. Shit. I really got to plan my backup better, because in situations like this, I'm like, oh, let's go for this one. And so far, I've been able to get away with that. But here, in situations like this where I don't have a backup planned by name, I think I can't review what the options are. Yeah. So I don't remember what the other ones do, and I'm like, ah, fuck. Shit. Am I doing on Intel? I'm already full, so I don't need to get any more. Let's go ahead and eat my rice ball. I apparently do not enjoy the rice ball. It's very easy to get this character to like me enough to give me food. At the very least, it should give me more stamina and stuff. Just 15. Oh, this is the focus one. I'm less likely to need my focus. That's a little disappointing. So at this point it amounts to do I run around and get the chatter just for the sake of it? Might as well. But I'll get less stamina for each conversation over here, I think. My teeth. This damn food. Hey, Crunchy. Mind your manners. Don't go spitting bits of food all over the place. They ain't bits of food, they're teeth. Oh, teeth. If you lose your teeth, you won't be able to scare people anymore. Don't worry about that. Crocodile teeth are like the magazine of a gun. One falls out, another takes its place. These two are the 1,894th and 1,895th ones I've lost. Crunchy, I've just had a thought. Maybe the Sharp Tooth gang would get into the tooth necklace business. I have a whole new business venture. It's called selling your body. Sam, cheer up. Come practice with me this afternoon. Not today. I've had a lot on my mind lately. I haven't been sleeping. As soon as I close my eyes, all I see is Nicole's mom criticizing me. Sam, leave my daughter alone. Now listen, Sam, Nicole will never be happy with you. It's eating away at me. Hey, let me teach you a trick. When you can't sleep, just count sheep. That's what I do. I'm sleeping like a log before I get to 20. Count sheep. Come on, Nicole's mom's a sheep. That's all I need. Her mom, dad, uncles, aunts, and the rest of the family all criticizing me. If not sheep, why not try counting goats instead? Hard pass. I'd rather see Nicole's mom than Wilbur's gloomy face when I'm trying to get to sleep. They're always ready to get more humor out of the fact that any references and idioms we have about animals are technically referring to people around us on some level. Because everyone's like that. Gah. Hi guys. Oh wait, no. No! I shouldn't have clicked on that. Illegal modifications, dangerous driving, underground racing, plus a violent attack on a police officer. So many charges, and you only got 3 years? What, you got a problem with that? Maybe the judge just thought I'm too good looking to be locked away too long. By that logic, I've seen my fair share of good looking guys, but none as good looking as you. Anyway, keep your wits about you. I'm not the only one in this place with a knack for reading people. They're implying that they've caught up to the fact that Bob's lying. I don't get what you mean. You don't need to get it, just stay alert. Ooh. Let's see here. The reason I was going no is because I realized that I'm wasting my chance to sell as many intel as possible. Granted, we're struggling to even get all the money I want out of this guy each time. Because I can't sell enough of my stuff because he caps it on money. But I mean, technically, it's more valuable to sell the intel than other things because there's no reason to sell things that aren't intel if you can get all of it from intel. Because if I reach the cap via intel, then that just pressures me to find people to gift things to. Granted, that has also had a negative response because this goddamn game is like, hey, what if you get -10 for trying to give certain things to people? And I'm like, eh. I never thought it could go that poorly. And that was some big old bunches of mushroom and mint, yeah. We'll sell these intels for 120. The signed baseballs were 210. That's really valuable. Did I ever have a quest about a signed baseball before? Whoopie pendant? Did you really find the pendant he flushed on the toilet? You didn't just make one with a similar shape, did you? If you don't believe me, I'll give it a sniff. No, that won't be necessary. What's that smell? Pollen, nectar, and old sweat. Old sweat, are you sure? Can't you smell it? Need me to teach you how to appreciate cologne? No, thanks. I'll just take my payment. Now I know what he means by intense love. We were all guessing something different. The bed bug. Oh, the personal stereo. Yeah, that arrives tonight. So I'll get more. That's a lot of money, damn. Punish the plagiarist. Assault Wilbur the goat and win. Put a little surprise in Wilbur the goat's lunch. Jesus Christ. They want me to beat him up and to put a laxative in his food, apparently. It's really shitty. I used to think the worst thing in the world was a bad trip, but I've changed my mind. Now I think there's nothing shittier than plagiarism. Boy, it really burns my ass. Wanna know who the scumbag plagiarist is? It's Wilbur. That crazy old goat overheard an awesome poem I made in my dream. I don't know how he did it, but I bet his weirdo hypnotist buddy Miguel had something to do with it. I can't let him get away with it. I need someone to teach him a lesson for me. Kick his ass, or make him eat shit at lunch. I'll show him what happens when people steal my ideas. Yeah, we saw that happen too. The fact that he was telling somebody else's poem. Does the game specifically... I'm starting to wonder if I do generate objectives by talking to certain people. Let's see, where's my status level? Prestige. I can befriend gang bosses. I'm level 6 when I wear these shoes. There it is. Neat. I can be Caesar's best friend. See, do a quick loop for chatter, pick those up and sell them if there's any left. Aha! Little question for you. What's the most crucial thing in boxing and prison matches? Knocking out your opponent? Wrong. Boxing is like life, always giving you unexpected opponents. So, to be unbeatable, it's not enough to knock out your opponent. You have to not get knocked out by your opponent. Okay, tell me, oh wise one, what exactly does one do to not get knocked out? I'll tell you. The key is protecting your chin. Your chin. That's right. No matter how strong you are, all it takes is for your opponent to land one good blow to your chin to give you a violent concussion. And you need to be like me, always keeping your hands up to protect your head. Makes sense. But what if your hands can't reach your head? What then? Oh, never mind, Jimmy. We'll skip the lesson for now. I think your chin is safe enough. It's a bit of a trade-off. You can't block your own face, but maybe it's high enough that no one can hit it. Will that guy like me when I give him pizza? There's no one over here. Oh, chatter. Quit nagging, Robert. Let's make it next one wins. Remember, whoever loses has to buy the winner the latest issue of Play Pup. Next one wins. You just lost 3 in a row. That was a warm-up. Now it's the real thing. That's what you said last time. But I didn't say officially. It's not official unless you say the word. Kevin, I'm not gonna play if you keep messing me around. Oh, you forfeit. The rule is you lose by default if you forfeit. Kevin is so fucking annoying. He's just having constant self-inflicted money problems, but then he's trying to trick people in like increasingly insulting to their intelligence ways into giving them money. It's like, come on, man. Bro, everyone's gonna notice that you just don't respect them. Mushroom powder does not sell badly, damn. Get rid of this stupid spoon. And then just like that, I'm now in a place where I can't really sell anymore. The closest I can do is selling a cookie, which technically is a profit, because these sell for like... I don't remember actually. I feel like they sell for 14 at the store, and they sell for like 9 or 10 from people, and then I just get them to. I think I get them down to like half price. Who gives a shit? It's not worth it. It's not worth trying that hard there. All right, so now I'm back up to over $800, so that's good. So that multiplier will give me like about $100 when I sleep, especially if I remember to wake up with the intelligence. I need to go to sleep with the intelligence watch on so that I get the full bonus. Please be here, you prick. There's John. He's here. Hello, my child. Ask about the inner hall of the chapel. Father, the door on the right leads to the inner hall, right? Suddenly gets nervous. A closed door does not prevent the divine call. You are correct, my child. So, can you show me the inner hall? I'd like to know more about the chapel. I'm sure it would help me better understand the Father of the Forest. It's a good thing you're inspired, but faith is like a seed. It must first grow roots before sprouting shoots. It might also be a good idea for you to start with the basics of daily prayer. When the time is right, I will explain to you the profound doctrine symbolized in the inner hall. This is my role as guide on your journey of faith. Damn, he got out of it. He seems defensive about the inner hall. I need to earn his trust first. 50 rapport. Okay, that's a specific goal. Ask about the prayer. Father, I read the prayer. Although I was moved, I didn't understand some of it. Can you give me some guidance and clear up the confusion? The Father of the Forest would never reject a new shoot. Though I am his worldly servant, the power of my words is limited. If you are willing to bear fruit for him, you may take this. Takes out a book from under the lectern. This voice of the forest contains the Father's teachings. It will clear up your confusion. I'm willing to sell it to you at half price. I also have some amulets. Carrying one of these will strengthen your faith when you pray. My child, please don't misunderstand me. I do not have the right to give you them as a gift, as they are property of the church. As his faithful servant, I don't care for money. Any money I receive will be donated to the church. Hee hee. No, it won't. I know what you're up to. Buy church items. +5. God, it costs 200? The half price is 200? Bonuses to inspiration actions. When restoring mind by praying, restores body by half as much. Gain 30% intelligence experience when you gain charisma experience. That's not terrible. What slot's the amulet slot? This is lanyards. It'd be in place of the belt, I think. The most valuable one to me is this one, but not necessarily. I mean, combining it with my sleeping poster, getting charisma and intelligence experience at the same time is pretty efficient. And it's good to have a bonus to inspiration actions, but I'm already good at charisma, so I don't necessarily need more help there. And I don't necessarily know when it's going to come. A large book of poetry with terrible printing quality. It claims to help the reader better understand how to pray, but it's full of obscure words. Reading it just makes you even more confused. It is a real book, right? Like I can read it? I just wonder if, like, does it have a good skill that I'd want? Or is it trash? It's fucking expensive. But I also need him to like me, so I guess we'll go in. I have a book build, and I'm trying to get him to like me. Oh, 40. Damn. This one actually might get me. I could put this on every night, I guess. Oh, my poor inventory, though. Just need 20 more. Oh, my child, may his grace be nectar on your tongue. I can read this, right? Can you only equip it? Maybe I can read it when I sit down somewhere? When he's watching, I do better at that. Can you not read this book? See, if I donate in front of him, will he like that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, this thing wants to scroll really fast and eat my entire inventory. 7. Shit. A little more? What? I put in 47 for 7. I put in 6 for 13. Okay, well that's enough then. My poor money. I worked for this stuff. I can't even read the... What do you mean I can't read the book for a skill? What do you mean? It's a book. They called it a book. They can't do that to me. That's my whole meta. Hello, my child. Ask about the inner hall of the chaplain again. Father, about the inner hall. Oh, my child, I have seen your piety and your thirst for knowledge of the church. Allow me to clear up any confusion you may have. The inner hall is an essential part of every church. It is the sanctuary where the embodiment of the church, Father of the Forest, resides. It is not open to ordinary believers. It is a place for members of the clergy to perform meditation, prayer, and ceremonies. I see. Father, ever since being incarcerated, I've felt the faith is the only way to salvation. Since the inner hall is the sanctuary of the embodiment of the Father of the Forest, may I enter and pray? I want him to better hear my innermost thoughts. I should not stand in the way of your devotion. But as I said before, only those who serve the church may enter the inner hall. Father, then could you give me an opportunity to serve the church? That way I would be eligible to enter the inner hall. I'm even willing to work for free. Work for free. I'm usually so busy tending to my flock in the nave that I've neglected to take care of the inner hall. Since your faith is so strong, I will make an exception and recruit you as a volunteer to assist in tending to the inner hall. Thank you, Father. I'll treasure this opportunity. Come with me, my child. Oh my god, progress. Another room I haven't seen before. A giant locked door? That's suspicious. This is the inner hall. What's this tree? It is the tree of blessing. The sanctuary of the embodiment of the father of the forest. I never thought that such a big tree could grow indoors. Listen, my child, your volunteer work relates to the tree. The ceremonial green in front of the tree needs to be tended in order to please the father of the forest. You have to trim the weeds. The job is small but important. I hope you don't take it lightly. I understand it's a great responsibility. Very good, my child. Then I'll return to Nave. May the father of the forest bless you. He's gone. A permit issued by Anderson. With this, Rob, the guard won't stop you from entering the inner hall of the chapel. I can go here when he's not here. Okay. Phew, and at last. This place feels much holier than the Nave. I'll take a look around. I think exposing Anderson is a much better way to please the father of the forest than trimming weeds. We're going to take this guy out. Investigate the inner hall of the chapel and look for anything suspicious, okay? What a gorgeous cabinet. Looks inside through the wooden grill. Looks like there's something inside. A carved wooden spoon and a metal chalice? Seems like they're for some kind of ritual. Or maybe it's just the father of the forest coffee cup and spoon. I'd better leave them alone for now. Let's see. Somewhat crowded inventory. I just have a stupid book that I don't want. 5 extra health isn't even interesting. Especially since this is body and mind, so health must literally just refer to combat health, which I don't do. I am like actually on my way to getting a full pacifist route at this point, where I might go the whole playthrough without having a single combat encounter. I imagine that won't happen in my next playthrough, when I don't have a massive charisma score and probably have a higher strength score. So that'll change things up. A lot to see on this desk. Blessing ceremony process. The ceremony site should be kept neat and tidy, and the positions of the 3 altars must not be changed. The spacing of these lines looks really, it's really, like, not satisfying to look at. The ceremonial implements should be wiped clean, and the officiant should wash his hands. The ceremony process should be kept solemn. The number of steps should not be reduced or increased. Step 1. The officiant recites the scriptures until he reaches the land of new life. Step 2. The officiant uses the spoon symbolizing the paddle to fill the chalice with dew and soil. Step 3. The officiant holds the chalice, stands before the tree, and calls out the embodiment of the father of the forest that resides within him. Step 4. The officiant hands the chalice to the receiver of the blessing. Step 5. The receiver of the blessing drinks the holy water, sows the seeds of faith through his body, and the ceremony is completed. Note, this procedure has been established by the Central Diocesan Ceremonial Standards Subcommittee and must be strictly implemented by the clergy of all churches. The spoon and chalice mentioned in the ceremony. Are they the 2 items in the cabinet by the door? Open the book. Chapter 6, Section 1, New Life. The original island lay in ruins, dragged into the abyss by the black waves. He descended from the sky and propelled the boat of the world with an invisible paddle. After the setting of 12 suns, everything finally came to rest in the land of new life. He picked the dew from the star-filled sky. He ground the jagged rocks into sand. He sowed the seeds of the trees on the desolate earth with the unalloyed chalice. He built the path for strangers and brought sanctuary to the faithful. He is revered as the father of the forest, the reshaper of the land of new life, and the giver of blessings to the world. This page tells the story of how the father of the forest reshaped the world. Believe it or not, I think almost everyone's heard this legend. Is a trophy? Boulderton Outstanding Priest Award. Was this award to Anderson? How ironic. But it's spotlessly clean. Another place to rest. These must be the weeds that Anderson asked me to trim. But the religion says not to harm plants? Huh. Are weeds and flowers not considered plants? Or is trimming just reformation rather than elimination, like this prison does with its inmates? 50? Holy trimming? A gardener's best friend. Does it always say points plus 0 when I don't have it yet? My agility is so bad. I have to trim them instead of just pulling them out. If I had a pair of scissors, it would be much easier. That's not a bad roll, though. My stamina. I just got it back. Next one should cause the spillover. Boop. You've got to be kidding me. What? What? I thought that it was really expensive, so I thought it was going to affect all of them. I have to do all of these? Oh no. That was just a bunch of work for 2 good guy points, and that's it. Damn. Alright, well, let's keep looking around. A lotus leaf-shaped dew altar. There are small black spots on the surface of the water. Looks like the water hasn't been changed in a long time. Is the basin filled with soil? What could that symbolize? Alright, so I actually can't do this job. Examine the spoon. Looking closely, the carvings on it would seem to be highly symbolic. This paddle is of great symbolic significance after all. According to the scripture, it may be the only thing left from the old world. Silver spoon, chalice. Is this the unalloyed chalice that sows the seeds of faith? Huh, it does look really holy. Huh? There seems to be some small writing on the underside. Silver-plated alloy. I knew there wouldn't be anything of real value here. So it's just coated in silver. It's not actually a silver chalice. Don't tell me there's an iron door in here of all places. Spiral staircase. Looks like there's a room in the tower. Looks like a palm print reader. I guess it controls the lock on this door. Anderson may as well put up a sign reading, "My secret is hidden in here." He must think whatever's in the tower room is more important than the holy relics in the inner hall. It looks like Reed and I were right. He's keeping some secrets here from others. If only I can get through this door and up to the second floor. The touchpad has been wiped clean. Heh. Looks like Anderson is the cautious type. I guess I just have to find a way to get his palm print from somewhere else. What's the best way to get the palm print without arousing his suspicion? I got the blessing ceremony. I remember one of the steps of the ceremony process sign hanging on the wall. The officiant holds the chalice, stands before the tree, calls out the embodiment of the father of the forest that resides within him. The chalice has a smooth metal surface. Anyone who holds it is sure to leave a palm print. So, if I can just convince Anderson to hold a blessing ceremony for me, at least I'll have his palm print. But the palm print on the chalice can't be directly applied to the scanner on the lock. I think I have to copy it to something. I remember something like that from the movies, but what materials would I need? And how would I go about that? I guess only someone with specific criminal experience or knowledge of chemistry would know. Luckily, I'm in prison. I think there would be no shortage of experts in this field. Oh shit, okay. Ask Anderson to hold the ceremony. Find out how to copy a palm print. Knowledge of chemistry. You have to do both those quests now for that one. Damn. This got challenging. Well, I'm not going to be able to finish this job. It's too hard. I guess it's time to just ask around. Maybe ask everyone I see, honestly. Hey you, you're in front of me. Ask about how to copy a pump. 10 minutes per person. Palm lock. Just hearing those words gives me a headache. My old boss had those on the walls all over his house. I had those things all over on his house. On the safe, on the doors, everywhere. I thought about trying to get past them when I was in a real pinch one time, but I soon gave up. You know why? Because there was way too much preparation involved. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. Especially with all the chemistry stuff. I couldn't wrap my head around it. But I heard Walter used to be a chemistry teacher, so maybe he knows. Isn't Walter the walrus? Winston. Who's Walter? I forgot. I know it's a Breaking Bad reference. Checking everybody's names. I was just looking at the wrong part of the name, I think. Jimmy. Walter's the skunk. He's in the general building. Well, guess I'm paying for the general building after all today. It was likely. We still have like 3 hours left. Alright, so at least that guy knew who to ask. They's having a chat. Walter. What do I still smell? As a chemistry teacher, I do know a chemical reaction that can help copy a palm print. That's great. I knew it wouldn't be difficult for an expert like you. But I'm not sure if I want to reveal this information to you yet. Because if your goal is to break into somewhere and get up to no good, then that'll make me an accomplice. Sorry, I don't want any more actions that lead to any more mistakes. No. Get him to trust your purpose. Sorry, I'm still thinking about whether to tell you how to copy a palm print. Seems like he's reluctant to tell me. You'll be able to persuade him if I get him to know him better. You want this book? I should sit down first to make sure I can't read it. Nope, yeah, it's just worthless to me, huh? I don't want 5 health. Yeah, I don't care about that. Here's a cool book. Will you like me more now? Oh, he does. He likes books because he's a nerd. May the Father of the Forest use his morning dew to cleanse us of our sins. Oh my goodness. Do I have to reach maximum rep with Walter to continue the story? Whoa, God. Did I just, like, start the entire story too late? Get sidetracked by all the systems I was learning? I don't know. I don't remember what the timeline has been for a lot of the stuff that I've done. But I'm just like, this has not gone super well for me. Is there more people to ask? There's Walter. I don't think the game generally tells you how people became prisoners. Let's see. Befriend Caesar. You're finally here. I was expecting you about now. How'd you know I'd come to see you? If I couldn't even anticipate that, how could I be in charge of the Black Claw gang? You haven't been here long, but you've made some serious waves. You're not just another NPC, am I right? The cringe. If you're planning something, there's no getting around the gangs in here. So, now you're coming to me. It was bound to happen. He's a smart one, I better keep my guard up around him. A chimp named Caesar. As the boss of the Black Claw Gang, he controls the underground finances for the entire prison. He prefers to use elaborate calculations to manipulate his opponents rather than fighting for power. You may need to keep your guard up against him more than anyone else in the whole prison. I make a copy of the palm print. A fake palm print? That takes me back. It seems you know how to do it. I can't say I'm surprised. If anyone would, it's you. You're trying to flatter me. Or is that a genuine compliment? Or both? Which answer would get you to tell me how to copy a palm print? Or would either work? As much as I enjoy this repartee, you should also know such expertise doesn't come free in this place. But I have a secret mission for you. Complete it, and I'll consider that your payment. A secret mission? Don't worry, you're getting a good deal. God, what is it? Okay. No. Yes? No. Shit. It depends on the definition of befriend. Sometimes they mean befriend doesn't spend a focus point. Sometimes they mean it doesn't like reach the second bar, and that's gonna be a problem because some of these people are like have crazy specific stat checks. I don't think you've forgotten what happened when Bruce asked you to steal my ledger, have you? We may have managed to fool him for now, but the matter is far from over for me. Because the location of the ledger is top secret, no one outside the Black Claw Gang could possibly know. That's why I suspect that someone in the gang is working as Bruce's inside man. And I want you, the new guy, to help me find out who it is. The first step is to get to know a few suspects. Do that and I'll give you the next step. Remember, this is a secret mission. If you give the game away, I'll know. So, the anteater, the otter, the raccoon, and the rabbit. I am friends with like one of them, and that's it, I think. Of all people, why did he ask me to do this? Does this mean... This is gonna be a struggle. Wait, did I do it? Excellent. Just make sure you don't let your guard down around your new friends. I'll let you know the next step in due course. It was just normal friends. Okay, then I've already done it. Cool. Because I already was trying to become friend of all of them to be in the gang. Now, as you promised, it's time to tell me how to copy a palm print. Don't worry, a deal is a deal. I always keep my word. First, you need a few things. A grip seal bag, quick dry glue, iodine, and a rubber glove. I have 3 of those things. Where do you get a grip seal bag? The grip seal bag. I should be able to use an empty noodle pack instead. Oh, okay. The other 3 items shouldn't be too hard to find in here. For the second step, you have to get something with the target's palm print on it and put it in the bag with the quick dry glue and the iodine cotton balls. For the third step, seal the bag tightly, wait for the chemical reaction to finish, and a red palm print will appear. The final step is to transfer the palm print to the rubber glove. Then you can use it to open the lock. Steps don't sound too complicated. I should be able to remember. Then our deal is done. It's always a pleasure dealing with smart people. But not smart asses. Hopefully you don't fall into that category. Oh, and I made money too. Great. Wow, thank goodness it was the normal type of friendship. I was gonna be in trouble otherwise. I did it, I'm friends with everybody. In the entire gang. It was you, I'm genuinely all the way up to the bar with you. But not you, and not you, and... Oh, I did get him, okay. So 2 of them I'm on the second meter for, and the other ones I'm capped out on, because I need to have, like... high... One of them requires me to learn how to gamble, the other one requires me to have high agility? But apparently it counted. So then my gang credit's up to 40. That's not bad. There's 20 more here, but I'm gonna fail this, unfortunately. Hopefully I don't lose more rank from it. Okay, so I probably have 2 days to put the parts together to create this thing. Instant noodle pack, quick dry glue, iodine, rubber gloves. I think I have all those items except for the noodle pack right now. Just need to not waste the gloves I already have. So I need to just check who I can buy noodles from, basically, and then use the noodles so that I can then have the empty bag. Spicy ramen. Alright, so we can get those from Tony or Ben. Is an empty bag really an item in this game? I give that guy a book, and I'm not even going to be using him to learn what I need. It's kind of wild that like every item in the game is laid out here, although it has like special key items. I don't know, do you have to discover them as you go? I can't like control F. I mean, that's spicy ramen. That's where the noodles are. It must mean that, right? Oh yeah, it literally says empty instant noodle pack. Okay, so looking for Ben or Tony. Was Tony the name of the camel from Smoking? You know, from Smoking. That's probably the reference, right? Let's see. Tony the Camel. Typing Tony the Camel brings up this game. Smoking Camel mascot. Joe Camel. Okay, I was thinking of Joe Camel. There's Tony. I would like one ramen. You can't. Oh, it's just 30 though. I already gave him a gift today though. Damn. He just does not like me nearly enough. Okay, where's... He is in the rec yard. Okay, for a second there I thought I had seen him in the chapel or something, and then he's not reachable, which sucks. There you are. Okay, he'll give me spicy ramen. Critical success, jeez. I'll take it. Give me your wine gourd. I need it for friendship. Okay, so now I just need to hold on to this until I get the hot water lately. Then I can use it for food the moment that the lunch period ends. And then I'll have, I think, all the ingredients. We'll double check for sure. But I should be able to start the crafting process. It sounds like I'm gonna have to wait for a chemical reaction to occur. So that might take a day. But the good news is I don't think he's gonna work tomorrow. So I think I need to wait a day anyway for him to come back into the chapel to do the blessing. Because while I can access the back room whenever I want to, I cannot access the border collie whenever I want to. He needs to actually come to work that day. I hope I can make this work.